Hey, it's Johnny Struggles here, continuing on our gameplay of The Last Starship Playtest Update 2. And if you've been watching, you'll know we just rescued a ship. I figured out how the thrusters worked again, and we docked, loaded up some people. Now we're up to our max capacity of the ship. We're actually over capacity because we have some people milling about. We have no food. We are running out of water, no excess air, and everything's fine. It's fine. So atmosphere levels, we found that on the habitation deck, everyone's milling about in these two rooms, and it's sucking the air out of them. So we put an air duct here to try to mitigate that. But as you can see, there's a bit of a challenge going on there. In our life support section of the ship, we need to redo the CO2 scrubbing action here and the sewage action here. Just a little bit. Refine it a little bit. So, crew starving. Yep, I bet they are. Sorry, everybody. So what we're going to do is, I don't know, should we just try to fix it? Oh. 698 passengers, 20 crew. Do we have... Is anyone... No, everyone's good still. Okay. Question is, should we try fixing it, or should we just go and let some bad things happen? I mean, we've already had a lot of bad things happening. What do we got? We got plenty of fuel. We're about to run out of water. Next cycle we'll run out of water. So let's do this. Put it on pause. Let's redo this section here. So I can see here, medium tanks are fine. We do not need medium tanks for water right here. We're going to go to debug and we're going to redesign some of this a little bit. Just to give us extra capacity and see where that gets us. I need to rethink how I want to lay this out a little bit too, to have more room for all these items. And yeah, I think I know what I want to do. So let's do it. Debug. Go to equipment. It doesn't matter. No, let's do thrust or something small. We're going to delete all these machines here. Put on slow. We'll leave. And we'll get rid of these tanks too. We'll need to move them over. Okay. We'll go to the other normal menu to remove all the pipes. So we're going to get rid of all these pipes we have in the way to repipe everything, replumb it. Up to there. And these guys here. Alright, and just to make sure this is clear. And we do need more sewage pipes because if we look at the habitation deck, there should be sewage buildup. Yeah, we're definitely building up sewage. We need another sewage pipe because this is not working. Okay, back to the normal screen. I'm going to collect all this. Alright, debuggage. Waste treatment machine we need. So I'm thinking, which way does that look? So collection at the bottom there. Switch from the outside, yeah, that'll work. We do this. Two, 3, that'll give us 6. Which is, we had 8 before, so we're going to have 12. Which maybe 10 would be fine. This should be more than enough. Okay. So let's get rid of this cable here, power lines here as well. And we will plug everything back in. Like this. And then let's get the pipes going here. So sewage in, and sewage in, alright. And the middle line will be our wastewater coming into these guys. And we might shove these guys over and put some tanks here, or a tank there. For right now, we will do that, and plug them all in. So 2 dedicated lines going in. And this is being blocked, alright. Okay. So we got that set. Alright, good deal. We'll put... we should put another sewer pipe on each one of those just to have it there. Debug. Sewer pipe. Sewage pipe. Okay. That should be more than, well, we'll see. Should be more than enough. So water purifier, these were getting backlogged a bit, so let's do the same thing. Should we put 4 on each side? Equipment, water purifier. Let's get rid of these guys. Yeah, and again, let's get rid of the pipes and the power cables. Clean it all up. Okay, equipment, water purifier. Okay, waste in the middle, yeah, that works. And then we'll turn around. So input in the middle, and bad stuff on the outside. Or, sorry, bad stuff in the middle, good stuff on the outside. Actually, could I turn this a little bit like that? Yeah. That aligns them. Well, that's backwards, but down, yeah. Lines them up. Okay, there we go. So at least the line to good enough. Okay, structure, pipes. So lines coming in here. There. Like that. And that as well. Okay, yeah, I was thinking something looked off there. Go ahead and just plug this in these tanks right now. So now we have 8 purifiers where we had 6. I like it highlights the whole pipeline when you highlight it, when you connect to it. Shows you what you've connected to. Okay, cables. Power. Okay, so we have power. Oh, I screwed something up. I got the water line crossed. Because they're all flashing. Let me get a debug so I can see this better. So these all say water. It must have had a pipe there or something. I should say wastewater, which is gray. No, okay, alright, pipes. Let's wipe it all out. Okay, yeah. So pipe, connect, connect. This all the way down. Blue. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what it did. Delete that. And reconnect that. They must have had a connection to the outside line on both of them. Okay, so there we go. These are all blocked because these are full. And if we put a tank in each side, equipment, medium tank, I'll run a extra wastewater, whatever. Wastewater line into it for excess. Okay, so any excess will go in the tanks. And should we connect these together? I kind of want to keep these separate. We did that. I mean, it should be even, because sewage coming down these pipes should be even. And it's half a system, half a system. I don't know. I don't know. It may not matter. Let's just keep them connected. And then we'll keep these connected as well, so everything balances. At least expect to balance. Okay, so that's there. Oxygen makers. So we'll let this run a bit and see if these 6 oxygen makers can handle these 8 purifiers. And if the 8 purifiers can handle these 12 waste treatment machines, which these are showing blocked. What was that? What was that? That did not sound good. Is everyone alive? Because that sounded like somebody opened up a soda or something. And if you're in space, that psh sound does not sound good. I don't know. Okay, all these say output blocked. These guys are spinning. Let's jump the speed a little bit. Maybe put it back to normal. May just be an issue with it just first queuing out, spooling out. It's here. We don't have any CO2 buildup, so that's good. Well, that is good. So now these are running. These are definitely still building up. These 12 machines. But that's fine. We put the extra sewage in there. There's a buildup on the habitation deck. Is the habitation deck draining? Yeah, that's dropping fast. Okay, so that's good. So it's dropping fast. It's filling up the tanks here, which is why it's building up. So we're not necessarily not processing it all. It's just we have space to drain all the sewage from the habitation deck into these tanks. So once that's done, it should stabilize a bit. Yep, so now it's getting down to 0, so that's good. And we'll see how that maintains. I'm sure there's a number of how much sewage is produced per person per whatever period of time. So now the question is this number going down, or is it maintaining, or going up now that we've drained the habitation deck? Or are we just maintaining? Right now it looks like it might be slowly going down ever so slightly, as we are above our capacity actually, since we have extra civilians and passengers wandering around, and everyone's alive since we are at 698 passengers and 20 crew, so that's 718 people on board. Most of them, if not all, are still alive. Well, not for long though. Crew is starving. So let's just make our next jump, because you know that's a good idea. Doing a sector jump. Sector jumps are long, and things tend to happen on long trips where you can't do anything, like get supplies. So I imagine not everyone's going to make this jump. We'll just see what happens. Let's try to jump. We can rescue one of these. I'm not going to pick up the other two. We're just screwing around here. Here's a jump. And we're still got a little gangster lean going on here. Is that reset? There we go. It's horizontal enough. Don't know when I bumped that. Alright, 13%. This is a long trip. How was the power grid looking? Haven't looked at that in a bit. A lot of power and life support. Almost getting closer to a reactor. Our deuterium, haven't been buying that. It's down to 38%. The fuel tanks are at 100% still. We got excess fuel still. Just a bit. The long trips. But as we can see, these medium tanks are slowly building up. So these 8 water purifiers are not going to cut it. And they are building up water in here. So these 6 oxygen makers aren't going to cut it. So we're going to make 4, we're going to have 8 oxygen makers. And we're going to add some extra water purifiers. We'll probably have the same setup here as we do here, with 4 and 4 and a tank in the middle. On each end here. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. While we're traveling in the groovy screen. So oxygen maker. Remove. Get rid of these 2 tanks. I'm gonna screw everything up. Get rid of all these pipes. Okay. Back to equipment. Oxygen maker. These are facing this way for the on top. And yeah, craft in the middle, oxygen on the outside. Oh my goodness, we're getting there. I can't see what I'm doing. It's so bright. So bright. Okay. Oh, that's great. Okay, I just paused it, alright. Or well, slowed it down. Let's get a debug. Sector map. Well, we're gonna jump there. Oh, there's a derelict ship there. We can't do anything about it. So we're just gonna make a big jump to the delivery spot where there's a shipyard and missions. FTL, we're gonna wait for it to cool down. Tacticals. We're just a big sitting duck in a meteor shower. So the first ones are gonna miss us. Normal speed. I have to see it. We might have a bit of an issue while I don't have that stuff installed. Prepare jump. Okay, let's do it. Let's jump. Let's jump. Nope, we're gonna come on, jump, jump, give me the jump button. Give me it. Ah, still have to charge. What was it, 232 damage? Yeah, we're not armored or anything, so I think yeah, that one hurt. Jump. Let's get attacked. Right into our systems here. They took some damage. Alright. Debug. Oxygen maker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the door. Alright. Structure. Pipe. And let's put these over because I might put a fourth one in here. Probably gonna have to. Fourth and fifth one. Go down. Like that. Should I connect the wrong end? No, I got the right end. So up here, across, down. Okay, power. So I have 4 up here. I can put 2 more purifiers in. There's all these missions for all these passengers in the debug menu. Shuttle inbound. So he's going to deliver all these people automatically? Is he going to do it? Because I already passed their point. Passengers have been dropped off at completely the wrong destination. You will not be paid. Okay. Good to know. Look at this. Look at the stream. Look at that. Thanks for flying Struggle Airlines. Hope you, thankfully you survived. Yeah, it looks like they're pushing off the cargo that doesn't belong there either. So people even getting off the staircases back here? Yeah, there it is. So how many people we're going to have left on here? Well, let's trade. We can buy some food. Buy 30 food. Let's go and buy what we can because we only have 22k. At least keep the crew alive a little bit longer. Confirm. Trade. Buy all the water we can. Nope. Yep, we're not going to be able to afford any of this. Not even with all this compost we're accumulating. Yep, not doing that. Well, if need be, we will give ourselves some deuterium so we don't just run out of power, but... Confirm. Okay. I don't know if they give us any money for those trades or contracts. 3 more. We'll get this figured out here in a minute. In the meantime, let's reset our system here for the next big load. Construction. Shipyard. No, I won't do it there. Trade. We need to fix our ship. Which we can't do because we don't have any money. Cannot afford. Door. Forgot to sell these doors. We don't need it anymore. Sell the one I gave us. Cannot afford. Alright, well, we'll deal with it later. Not important. Especially since we get this stuff for free. Alright, so these are working. They say damage. We're going to have to replace these because I don't like it saying that. And to dismantle and reinstall them anyways. We're just doing it the quick way. Water purifier. Oh, that's better. Medium tank. Make this reset. And we get these redone. These are all, some of these are damaged. Okay, waste treatment. You are fixed. You're fixed. And you're fixed. Alright. So where were we? So we got these guys here. This was not enough, so we're going to add 2 more in here. Water purifiers. You're facing down, you're facing to the right. And plug them in. And power plug them in. So we want to mimic the same thing down here as we're doing up here. So oxygen makers, I believe we need another one. Because the 3 were not enough, and I doubt the 4th one will make a difference. So let's do this. We will install 1 more oxygen maker. How do we want to do that? So the water's input in the middle. Maybe block the aisle, wouldn't we? Maybe put a tank here for the water. Medium tank facing the other way. Yeah. Sure, pipe. Connect the oxygen line. Water. And water. That looks like a good idea. Okay. Alright. So we want to mimic everything on the bottom side that we just did on the top. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Yep. All these pipes out of the way. Like that. And remove the power plugs. Do we have space right there? It looks like there's no hole right there. Is there literally a hole? Let's get out the menu here. That's not good. Why am I missing? Is that damaged? Is it venting? Are we venting? Oh, there's holes in our ship now. Huh. I don't know if I've seen that before. Okay, we're gonna... Was that right click? Oh, I was right clicking to cancel things and it was doing it here because I have the debug. It lets you remove the interior pieces for free. But you can't add any more without money. Alright, okay, let's close this. Debug. Alright, we're just gonna fix that real quick. Oopsies. We did through here too as we're clearing stuff. Yep. Tactical. Yay, our ship doesn't have a bunch of holes in it now. Alright. Live and learn. Medium tank. Right there. Some water purifiers. Down to the right. Then oxygen make it happeners. And these guys on top, one to the right. And these guys are facing up. This guy's facing to the right as well. No, he doesn't need to do that. He wants to face... which direction do we need to be? To the right. Right? No. What am I thinking? Like that. Yeah. Okay. Get some pipage connected. They're there. Main line. Connect down. Then the water line. And he's got already. And connect across the middle. Tank. There. There and there. And then oxygen. coming out. I guess up here they gotta go into the air ducts. I just broke that, didn't I? No. Okay. And then we need to plug them in. Oh my goodness, alright. There's a pink thing, is that crew? No, that's the second floor. That's must have passengers on board. Alright. Alright, so this tank is empty. That's right, we want to connect the pipe across to balance the two sides out. And then oxygen's already balanced out. Alright, so now we have a ton of stuff. There should be no blocked output. Unless the line did not get connected. Let's get out of debug. Construction. And pipes. So the output should not be blocked. We have a tank here for wastewater. And these aren't blocked. Everything should be getting reset because we have only 60 some people on board, so everything should get reset back to 0 basically with all this equipment. I don't understand the blocked output. I can right here because I don't have the water line connected across. So that'll fix that. Yep, oxygen maker, this one's not connected. That's gonna fix that. Now what about this guy here, output? Isn't his water or output line connected? Yeah, it is. So they're all connected. There must be some kind of volume limitation to the pipe, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Didn't seem to be before we were messing with it. Okay, so we actually are getting a huge volume of space take up in here. I wonder if we can get the scrubbing action here. Maybe even here and in here. Put the compost storage in here, closer to where it is. Okay, but the air ducts back here are a necessity. Batteries are good. Fuel, food, we have some water. So right here we can see water slowly building up. Maybe, yeah, slowly building up. So maybe oxygen makers are one-to-one with the water purifier. We're definitely getting a surplus of air, which is fine. The easiest thing would be connect these air lines to the main lines in the back, and then everything will vent out or store in these extra tanks as well, because these are 23%, these are 11, so I connected them. These actually would drain into these two and balance out. So it's not necessarily good or bad. The main reason to keep the system separate, the sewage system separate from the CO2, is if the sewage system gets backed up or blocked and can't push out, if it's connected to the CO2 scrubbing, then it would block the CO2 as well, and CO2 is going to kill your crew. Excess sewage doesn't do any damage right now, so of the two, keep them separated, and then you don't have any problems if sewage gets backed up and blocked because your tanks are full. It does not impact your CO2 scrubbing action if it's on separate lines. Which is why I put the loaders here for the oxygen, because if I block these up, then I'm not hurting anything here. He is blocked. Shouldn't be. If these are like a one-to-one thing, then should I just put the waste treatment machines in a line and have the water purifier connected directly to these guys? Would that make things better? Instead of doing it like this, where they're all in groups, like I could have whole line of 6 of these and then a water purifier right behind them in S6, and then put a storage tank as a buffer between them. We already got plenty of sewage before that, but a wastewater tank after it, or in between it off the side. That might be a better design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, and then push them down one square. That might be the next design. Instead of sharing. Because if it is 1-to-1, then might as well make them 1-to-1 and not worry about grouping them together like this. Same with the oxygen makers. If they're 1-to-1, then might as well align them 1-to-1. But these seem to be doing alright. Except what am I saying? They are building up a bit. So, probably need one more oxygen maker. Might cover it, may not. Since we have a balancer there, let's just do that. Go to debug, equipment, oxygen maker, right there, and let's get that guy hooked up. Water line right across, oxygen going there, and the power line. And we will see if that takes care of the rest of this. And here, what can we do here? We can get rid of the medium CO2 tank and put another air preprocessor on either side. We can do that. Okay. Air in the middle. Yeah, that should be good. And jump back out the pipes. And the power lines, of course. Okay, and then so atmosphere. We're just not consuming the oxygen that we were before. We're at 12,000. We're just building up more and more oxygen. I don't know how. Is it because we have this buildup of sewage we're processing through and pushing it out here? And CO2, we don't have any excess CO2 now, so this should be maintaining, and CO2 is dropping now. Alright, I think we're good to continue on with our $20. Okay. Contracts. Can we take anyone on board? Should we deliver civilians? We get 90 grand. I think we need to do it at this point. There's 114 deliver. Get us some money, some spending money. I need to get rid of all these completed missions off our screen here. And we'll just go ahead and deliver this for 19K. That'll give us money to fix our ship. Okay, transport people, yeah. Come on board. Hardly anyone dies. And we'll do cargo just because we might need the money. And civilians wreck ship. Okay. Oh, and we need trade, get rid of all the compost we have built up. Sell, 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 sell. Okay. And deuterium, we're going to buy that. And what else do we want? Fuel, oxygen. I guess we're good on oxygen for right now. Same with that. Water, we'll buy the other 4. Food, there's nothing to buy. Fuel, we'll buy 8. And confirm that. Oh. Making our money there. No repair, did I do? Oh yeah, trader was already on repairs already. Structural damage, buy 2 more. Confirm. That fixes in your tiles. Good deal. Good as new. So where are we? We're here. Should we try a rescue mission with the hostiles about? Rescue, delivery, and a colony. So This is the only other sector with colony where we can do missions to pick up people. So we're going to go there first and pick up people. And we're going to do the rescue missions last. We'll see what this gets us. But I'm feeling better about this setup here. I think I'm going to do one-to-ones on all these. Will probably be waste treatment machine, water purifier, oxygen maker, bam, 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 all in a row. And see how that looks. And see how well it works. I think the next thing is we need to refill the ship up with 692 people, which will be interesting to do. This guy says output blocked. This is what I want to get rid of. Why is his output blocked? Shouldn't be. These guys weren't even spinning. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six. 3, 5, 5, 6. Yeah. Life support should be taking up less power because it's not running as much as it was before. Logistics is using a lot of power for whatever reason. FTL, prepare jump. They're already pretty well lined up. Alright, we're going to let this finish. We're going to end this video right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it if you did. And thanks for watching. Alright, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.